Hello, hello. It is Thursday, so you know it's time for Money Talks with Mitchell Consulting. I am Lauren King Darden, and I am here to talk to you about all things business finance. So, Money Talks is here for you. If you have any questions, please put them in our comments or you can DM us below and we will try to answer your question in one of our future money talks. So, what are we talking about today? Today, we are discussing advisory relationships. So, when you are in your business, you are working through things that are difficult to you, things that are new for you. And a lot of times you calling on advisors. Sometimes you pay for coaches, which I do recommend paying for coaches. A lot of times when you have mentors, sometimes they don't have the time to dedicate to helping you as much as you need. So then you will go to an advisor. And when you have paid coaches or advisors, they do help you through really troubled situations, just giving you expertise in things that obviously you may not have. So, you start your business, you have expertise in certain areas, but as a business owner, to be successful on a scale, you're kind of required to do things that you're just not good at. And that's when you need to figure out, like, what do I need to delegate? What are some of the things that I can continue to do myself? And what are some of those things that I just need help with? I need expert help. Something that Michelle always says, Michelle's the owner of Mitchell Consulting. She says, you can't always see the label of the jar from the inside. You are inside of your business. There are things that are happening. And sometimes you just need that expert advice from outside of your business to help you to scale and get to the next level. So I want to today talk to you about how to optimize those relationships and like what to look out for, what to expect, and what to do as you are building those advisor relationships and maybe even those coaching relationships. Okay, so one, you've decided that you need help with your business. Identify the areas in which you are really struggling. Just like write it out, have a list. And that's when you're going to look for advisors that are experts in those areas, right? So you want to be pretty organized about this. You want to be organized about what you need. You don't just want to like reach out for help all willy nilly and not in a strategic way. So plan strategically on your own and just say, okay, these are the areas that I see I'm struggling in. I've hired help here. I'm trying to manage people. I'm trying to manage this and that. This is where I need help. These are the things that I haven't been able to find help in. And I think I need to reach out to an advisor. So just be organized about it. The next thing you need to do is to find the right person to fill that gap, right? So you're trying to optimize your resources. You don't want to just spend a crap ton of money on somebody who's not going to be good for you. So you need to figure out your own styles of communication. You need to understand the right person. Talk to people, like talk to multiple people. It's okay to test out and test around and see who works best for you. Whose personality kind of matches your personality, right? Like who understands your basic needs. Sometimes you talk to someone and it just feels like they're inside of your head. And those are the people that you need to talk to. Those are the people you need to continue the conversation with. Like, please help me. I need your help. You are speaking my language. You seem to uh, kind of say things before I tell them to you. You seem like you can meet my needs. But it's okay to suss out the right person. So you need to make sure not only that they match and are saying the things that you need, like they're matching like that plan that you have, they're hitting all the points that you've decided for yourself, but also make sure that there's a personality match. Like not everybody matches your personality. You have mentors, and sometimes you're looking for mentors, you're looking for people, and you meet somebody and they just you're not vibing, and it's not a big deal if they don't vibe. You just have to find the right person that vibes with you, because you're going to be like disclosing a lot of information, intimate details about maybe your finances or your business structure and how things are going, and you want to be able to speak freely with this person. You want to be able to vibe with them, and vibes is vibes. Like it's okay to have that, right? So make sure they understand your needs. So make sure that they kind of vibe with you, and make sure that they have the resources that you really need. So like they might have the expertise, they might vibe, but do they have like a network you can tap into? Like what else are they offering? Just ask those questions. Like, I'm working with you, you're on my advisory team, but for us, a lot of people ask, like, do you know any tax accountants? Like, because we don't do taxes, we're a bookkeeping firm, right? So a lot of times they're like, do you know any tax accountants? And we're like, yes, we have a list for you. We have people that we know that can help you. We love connecting entrepreneurs with other entrepreneurs that can help each other get to the next level. So that's something at Mitchell Consulting that we do all the time. I have run into business owners and I meet them and I see what they do and immediately like, oh, I need to connect you to this other person. I think that you guys would be great collaborators, and I just want to make that connection, and I hope that it helps you. Let me know if it does. We love to do that, and you want to make sure that you are in connection with advisors and people who can connect you with other people, and you also want to do the same. So when you're looking for advisors, just make sure that you're asking those questions like, hey, how can we connect? How can we mutually benefit each other in addition to this, coaching or advisor relationship? And it's all about like asking the right questions and just really like taking the time to get to know that person. So when you have these advisor and coaching relationships, these are the things that you should be looking for. Okay, so like now you're in the relationship. Now, how do you maximize that? So, one, you need to very much define what clear communication is for you, right? So, if I'm advising someone, I need to understand how they absorb information. And a lot of times we ask certain questions like, how can, you know, as I'm advising, I like to understand what would make the biggest impact. And sometimes it's sending an email. Sometimes it's sending a video explaining things like, hey, I just wanted to catch up with you. I'm going to send a quick video. To just let you know like what we saw and what we should go over. Some people learn better from emails or memos, and some people learn better just from being in person. But either way, make sure that you are letting your advisor know the best way to communicate with you, the best way to have clear communication, and just set the expectation that you need those open lines of communication. So whatever works best for you, know what that is, and make sure that you're explaining that to your advisors so they understand how to best work with you. Also, you want to make sure that you're meeting pretty regularly. So sometimes people like to meet like once a month, every other month, but that may not be often enough to make an impact in your business. Sometimes you as somebody who's being coached or advised will need more contact. So like every other week, you should just decide like in your mind, this is kind of what I need. If you're someone who doesn't need as much handholding, maybe you can meet once a month or maybe you can meet every other month. But if you need more, you need to know that about yourself so you can ask that of your advisor and say, hey, I know that you offer this every other week. And I think to be held accountable, I need that type of connection from you so that I'm meeting my goals. So just be open and honest about what you need so that your advisor knows to meet that goal, because you want to really maximize their expertise. You want to make sure that you're taking advantage of all the goodies and tools that they have for you. They are there to lend you their expertise, to hold you accountable, and to really like get you through tough times in your business so you can get to the next level. So when you're working with that advisor, make sure that you are asking for what you need, asking for the communication you need, asking for the time that you need, and really like trying to get the most out of this relationship. Because especially if you have a paid advisor, you are paying for that person's time, their expertise, and you're paying for them to hold you accountable. So don't be afraid to ask for what you need. And make sure that you're able to adequately leverage their expertise to optimize your business strategy and your business operations. So every time they give you some advice, every time they may give you just leadership in certain ways, guiding you in certain places, ask those questions of how for your business and the strategy you have in mind. Like, don't forget the plan that you had for yourself, basically. They're not going to forget that plan that they have for you, and they're going to come up with a plan that is for you, like tailored to you. But if you're not understanding how to adequately leverage that expertise, make sure you ask those questions, right? Like, I need to do X, Y, and Z in my business. This is what I'm hearing from you. I just want to make sure that I am adequately leveraging that expertise. So ask the questions. I'm reiterating myself over and over, which means I probably need to end this video, but having these advisor relationships is so important for your business, and making sure that you're able to communicate like what you want to do and where you want to go in your business is key, for your advisor to really help you in the best way that is relevant for you and your plan. For us as advisors to tailor things to what you want, you kind of need to understand your goals. You need to understand where you want to go. And so if you have those things written out, make sure you are, testing out and making sure this person is right for your personality, that they fit your learning, that they fit your motivation, like test those things out, ask those questions, and make sure you're getting what you need. Because at the end of the day, we are all working to make sure that we're meeting our goals. So that's the point of that. Hopefully this has helped you. That information has been helpful. I am Lauren King Darden, and this has been Money Talks with Mitchell Consulting. If you have any other questions, feel free to DM or comment below. And we cannot wait to talk to you soon. I will talk to you next time. Have a good one. Bye.